So if I was just starting out in sales, what would I, or if somebody asked me, hey, I'm just starting out in sales, what would be the first thing that I would do? And aside from getting a lot of espresso, first thing I'd probably do is sit down and saddle up and call everybody that I know in my own contact list. So I would reach out to friends, family, ex-business associates, other business associates. Obviously do that legally. If you're employed with somebody right now, you can't do that. But if you can do that, I would just call everybody and ask them, do you or anybody else that you know need this? Do you know of a company that's in search of something, of X, of Y? Give me their phone number if you need it. Do you need it? You want to just turn on the sales engine as fast as possible and get that momentum built quick. Because the hardest thing about sales is building up momentum. Now, what is that? What does momentum look like? Momentum looks like, okay, we got a lot of deals in the pipeline, meaning we have a lot of deals lined up that are going to close. The only way we create that is by we talk to a lot of people and we send out a lot of contracts. And we want to get up to that level as fast as possible. Think about it like a boat that's going slow in the water. It sits there, it's pushing a lot of water through, but then when that boat starts to accelerate, it gets a little bit harder for a minute because all that power is starting to go, and then it gets up on plane above the water and it starts to cut through a lot easier. The same thing, it's a great analogy for sales. You want to get your engine and your speedboat up onto plane and keep it there. You don't want the boat to slow down. You want to keep it always firing at the strongest way possible that you can. And the way to do that at first is to contact everybody that you know initially. Friends, family, like I said, hey, do you need, that's how I started my business. You know, I was down and out. I had $800 left to my name. The business ventures that I tried had failed. I called a friend and I'm like, I don't know what to do. We went over a few options and the simplest option was, let me just call people that I know and let me see if I can get any deal. So that was a Thursday. My rent was due on Monday. I had $800. My rent was $3,300 at the time. And I called everybody I knew that day until I got a hold of somebody. And within 24 hours, I made $6,000. And I was able to pay my rent, and I was like, okay, I've got momentum. And that's how I started my company. I just did calls. That's the second point you need to know, is that you're gonna have to make a lot of phone calls. And it's not just the action of making the call, it's the number, the volume of calls that you make, supplied with how many people you talk to, supplied with how many contracts you actually get out. So for me, I try to average between 150 to 225 calls a day. I try to average about 4 interviews a day, meaning I get somebody on the phone, we talk, we do everything, I get them a contract, and then I try to average about 3 to 4 appointments a day scheduled out in the future. And that works for me. And we got a 7-figure agency. You could do more than that depending on your industry. But you got to think, get the boat up on plane, get the call volume up, get as many appointments set as you can, and then talk to as many people as possible and get them a contract of some sort. And the contract can be as simple as, look, you don't have to sign this. I'm gonna write it up so you see the numbers, you see what you're getting, you see the line items, you know what you're getting yourself into, and you're just prepping them, because now you have a way to do the third thing, which is prepare for tremendous amounts of follow-up. I would say out of all the money I've made, 98% of that money was made from persistent follow-ups. And follow-ups could be within a few hours and the deal gets done, could be a few days and the deals get done, could be a couple weeks. Just depends on the cycle and who you're talking to. Some people move quick, some people move slow, some people have a committee board, some people do not. And so you have to think with that and be prepared to sustain long duration volumes of follow-up to be able to get that deal done. So that's the advice I would give to somebody that's just starting out in sales. I hope that kind of helps you out. I made an advertising sales training course for those that are in branding and marketing. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Post and comment your thought. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Hey guys, thanks for dropping by and subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to grow this thing and help as many people as we possibly can. Look, we've got programs for everyone, okay? We've got our 90-day content accelerator program where we fly out to you and shoot 90 days worth of content in 4 to 6 hours. We edit all that content, and then we do the social media posting on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, manage your advertising campaigns, your email campaigns, build you a fully functional website with a full funnel, everything you need in a box. We have our Content Accelerator Catalyst program, which is a beefed up version of the Content Accelerator, which is 1 year worth of content, a custom CRM. You know, we're talking 1,200 photos, 240 videos, 240 reels, 1,200 photos, 800 graphics, 90, like every social media platform managed, custom CRM website development. We do individual monthly packages. We've got training programs on sales for advertising. We've got creativity training programs. We have marketing training programs, social media training programs, and we do web design. So if you're looking for something on the digital front, me and my team here at Syslo Ventures can help you. I appreciate you subscribing today. Please come on back. If there's anything I can do to help you, please feel free to reach out. Check us out at sysloventures.com. Look forward to seeing you in our next piece of content. Thank you.